Hello guys, today we are here with...
Nino.
What did you play today?
Sakazuki.
Oh my god.
The best deck.
Oh my god.
I made top 4 yesterday and top 16 on Saturday.
Okay, so back-to-back tops with Saka. Okay,
yeah.
The Saka goat.
Crazy. I play for TCG, the only searcher of the deck.
Standard.
For Kusan, standard thing if you play a back deck.
Yeah.
And 2 Laboons. I added these two just because I needed to play against Snakeman, a lot of setup on board. So at 9 I wanted to play Kusan and Laboon to remove his 8 cost or 9 cost with Jack. And if they play me Hawk, one of them will stick on board. So it's good because in the following turn you can just do -4 on other 9 cost. And I wanted to play it, and also easy insanely good against Teach because with him leader and downplays Tempest or Murakumo you can do everything, and it's 7 cost spell too. For Rebecca, standard in a deck also discard. For Brook, this is the same. And Trina because I played 2 Laboon. I was playing before 4 Inas and no Laboon. When I added 2 Laboons I just cut the 1 Ina because I needed space. I think the most difficult part of the deck was to find the right list, so there isn't any space to cut, and I cut the 1 Ina. Then for the blocker I played Sengoku. This card is good against Zoro, against Rayleigh. That's why when I was testing, because I tested it 1 week, it felt a bit awful, a bit useless. Because maybe on the sim I wouldn't see the spot of this card, but during the tournament it was very good. Also against UP during the play of Sengoku Ina with Kusanten on board and Murakumo to bottom deck too. Oh, this is very good. So, and then I played Reaper. This card is like my tech to fight Zoro and Teach. To fight Green Zoro is good also against Rayleigh, Snakeman, against everything is good. Having one blocker or 1 cost, 1k counter is very strong, and if you like Sengoku, Ina, and Kusan on board is blocker. So another blocker, I play this Barto.
Great.
It's fetchable with Rebecca, so I can cycle it with Rebecca and I can loop it. I played this one because before I was playing the guard 3 cost, the blocker, and then I needed space, as I said before, and I decided to cut the Garp to find other 2 places for other cards, and I cut it just 2 T-Bone. So I played 2 T-Bones and 2 Barto, and then other 2k for 2 that is standard because
Stable.
As removal, we play 3 Jacks, and I think you can play 2 Jacks because if you don't see him against Snakeman on curve, the matchup is already like an 80-20, 70-30, but if you don't see it, it's a tempo loss, and you can just concede the game. And the other 3 cards, like the boss card is the Kusan 10, crazy card.
Insane.
Against UP, if you don't play this card, I think that the matchup is unwinnable. If you're able to establish Jack into Kusan, and then you just remove and put blockers, it's your only win condition in that matchup. So that's why you need to play this. And also like against Bonnie, it makes the matchup free. You can't lose against Bonnie, against Inel, against like Hid Yellow. And then the other card is this one off.
Pudding. Can I see the top?
No. The top is normal.
Okay.
And they won a game with Pudding against Nami, blue yellow, because the matchup is not that easy. Also because they just go 8-10 and they Pudding you after. So if you don't have like 2k at 8 and you can counter, you just take 2 life and then you get Pudding, and it's very bad. And then talking about the spells, this is the last part of the list. 3 Houndblaze and 2 Murakumos. Instead of playing 4 Houndblaze and 1 Murakumo, because I think that Houndblaze at 3 is okay. Didn't find like any problems. Only against 1 UP I was missing the Houndblaze to win the game to bottom deck, but even with Murakumo I would have won. So I didn't see any of them. And the other spell I played is the 7 cost. On Saturday I played 1 Murakumo, 2 7 cost, but then I didn't face any Teach. I saw that there weren't any in the room in the tournament. It's better to cut 1 and to put the second Murakumo because and then I faced 3 Teach on Sunday. They lost against anybody, but I think that Murakumo is also good like against Teach, because if you have Laboon, I think I will leave the 7 cost at 1. So and then I played 3 Tempest, not 4, just because I need space. The same as Houndblaze, and I need to cut something. And also Tempest, the reason why I played 3 in the early mid game, you don't use the discard at all because you need 10 cards on trash, so it's not like Luigi that needs to play 4 because he can trash them, and also he trash with the leader, so you rise up 10 cards very soon. That's why I played 3, and also in the late game you use that. Sometimes you also trash it in the early. If you have 1 and you don't have anything to trash and you want to feed the trash, you can trash this. So it's not a mandatory card to see, depending on the matchup.
You wanna tell us about your matchups?
I need to remember because in total I faced one Rayleigh, one Enel, two Bonnies, three UP, and one non blue yellow. And my only loss were against two UPs. Like the second UP was impossible because he played 7 Koskiros on my Kuzan. And at 7 dawn, I need to play Jack, but with the Kiros on board, it was impossible to play Jack. So I needed to do Gravity Blade on Kiros, and that was a tempo loss. I couldn't do anything. And then in the first snake was an Italian guy, a friend of mine. The game was like very difficult because also I didn't see any 2Ks, and I think if I saw like two 2Ks in the early game, maybe I could fight him because I had a strong hand. But then I got like Sanji, so it was almost impossible. And that game was the second game against Pila. The one that I won was crazy because I was at 0 life for 3 turns, and I was able like to remove and put in blockers with Kuzan and Jack on board, and I won that game. So that was like the game that made me top 16. And then on Sunday, 2 Bonnies again, 2 UP, 1 Kid Yellow, 1 Luffy GP, and 1 Teach. And my loss were against UP, which I say this very bad, but the second UP I could have won. I just missed one 2-cost spell to remove the 9 cost on board, because I had like this turn, I had Sengoku, Houndor, Murakumo, and Reaper, and it was game, but I didn't see the Hounders. I did like Leader, Sengoku, Kuzan, and Jack. I didn't draw any. In Top Cut, like on Saturday, faced UP, and I got a game loss because Gato lent me a pudding that was like a bit bent here, but I didn't see that.
Shout out to Gato.
Shout out to Gato.
Thanks, Gato.
Because I got all the deck, I got lent because I had all my cards in another home. So and I got game loss in the first game because it was 1-off, and the judge said that it was noticeable, but I didn't even notice this thing on the pudding. So it was against UP, and then the first game I lost, and I lost to 0. And then on Sunday I faced Rayleigh in top 16, and they won 2-0. Then I faced Teach in top 8, and they won 2-0 And then I faced Urut Johnny in top 4, and they won first game, and they lost the other 2. They were like very funny game. We were very close. We enjoyed the moment. I was very blessed to play against him in top 4. So
He was blessed too.
it was okay also because I had 1 hour of sleep. No, 1 hour, no, like 2 hours, maybe 1 hour and a half of sleep on Sunday.
How many gin tonic
As I
in
went
your
back,
body?
I don't know. And
About a week
then
ago.
we found about a week ago,
Okay.
and we found the right list. So I hope we will make it to Top Cut to like in Sevilla next week. Also Marco P and Riccardo, because they were like the true believers of Saka in Catania.
The Saka Coopers.
Yeah, the Saka Coppers. And I shout out, but I don't know, like my friend that were with me this weekend were rooting for me, and that's all.
Bye bye. See you guys.
Bye.